Hey folks, top of the work week to you. Time to get back to the grind and back to Dark Savior. I'm Un, and this is I Played a Thing. Let's continue. As we heard, Bilan was last seen going into this house, but there's one thing that I actually just discovered that I would like to show you first. As far as I can tell, this serves absolutely no purpose, but it's just kind of fucked up. Down in the corner you can get into this house, and it appears to be some sort of torture and mutilation room with suspicious stains and buzzsaw tables and control machinery and what have you. I just found that kind of disturbing and weird. I really don't think anything ever comes to that room, but it's just kind of there, and who knows why. So let's go into the Bilan house. So, hello. Alright then, while we ride the house, I spent a lot more time with Demon Souls over the weekend, and my character is now wearing a suit of clothing that I took from the corpse of a crazy lady executioner I killed, including a straitjackety robe wrapped in chains and an executioner's hood. And I am also now wielding a 6-foot, heavily blood-stained meat cleaver, which, by the way, I am wielding with one arm. So, my character is pretty fucking terrifying looking. And, yeah, I've gone from this frail, nervous-looking magic slinger to basically Pyramid Head's ex-girlfriend. It's all very amusing. But anyway, we're in the underground city, and JJ is apparently missing. Yeah, he looks like a banana and he carries maracas. He is a strange man. Thank you for clarifying that, Godzilla. Alright. JJ's crew likes to hang out at Jlar's bar, and JJ is into cheerleaders. Not asking. Anyway, there's Jlar's, but Gojira is blocking the entrance, so we won't be going there for now. Bar Stalker. This is most likely a reference to Landstalker, of course, and also a Super Famicom game known somewhat unfortunately as Lady Stalker. Not only is Lady Stalker kind of a questionable name, but it also had a gender-ambiguous character named Cock. So, yeah, that kind of speaks for itself, I suppose. But JJ looked kind of strange. And he only looked bizarre in his usual way, then why did he get a chill? Well, probably that indicates JJ is Bilan's current host, but we'll find out more about that later. Anyway, we just heard a little bit about Plan D, and Plan D is part of the reason for the rivalry between Bruno and JJ, but we will not actually hear much of anything about Plan D until Parallel 3, so it doesn't really factor into this parallel at all. And we just got Alibaba's sword, which I am not going to equip because it is a bit of a speed boost, but it's actually weaker than the Regine sword. And I would prefer to stick to a little more power over speed at the moment. Here is JJ Theater, where the aforementioned cheerleaders are hanging out. Lots of lizard people in the city. Oh, you have kind of a deep voice there, man. Okay, JJ has been seen at Kubota's. Yes, you've pimped yourself out to the banana, man. No sense in playing dumb about it. Landy will do something, but again, not until parallel 3. Let's quickly lay down a save file here. We are in the UGG City. One other thing that I'll show just for completion's sake, there is a really pointless secret over here. If you go up this fairly well-hidden ladder that you're not likely to see without some careful camera and manipulation, you can follow this catwalk over to this fella, who is a rare non-Regina trader. He will trade for Max's sword. And I don't have enough stuff saved up for it, but that's fine because the weapon is surprisingly poor for the degree of hiding they did for it and the amount of stuff you have to trade for it. Yes, J. Lars is Kubota's place, so we'll go in there and look for J. Oh shit. That's a good way of telling if Bilan hasn't been somewhere. Everyone's not dead. So, okay, Kubota's been killed. There's slime everywhere. There aren't corpses and slime outside, so Bilan must have left some other route in this room. Well, fortunately, we have this plaque here on the wall that says 678, and a huge-ass dial pad on the floor. So let's try punching that in. Whoops. You can step on R to reset if you screw up like I did. So, 6, 7, 8. Hey presto. And what do we get for our troubles but a fresh round of sewers? Oh, yay for that. Regina wants 5 chocolate, which we don't have. Or some porn, which is all for Garion. We need our literature more than we need the points. Anyway, there's a lot more moving box action in this sewer, but it's overall not too bad. Nothing terribly difficult here. I may take a few dives in the sewer water, but one thing that's nice about this particular sewer level is it has a surprising amount of checkpoints. You usually don't get forced back too far if you die. Also, it has Bruno in it, and that's always a good thing. Here is the first of many floating box segments that we'll have here. And you will have to desecrate a great many corpses, because they are set up strategically to block your progress. I also wonder how these boxes are floating, you know, around corners at perfect 90-degree angles without any source of outside power. It doesn't seem to be a very strong current in the sewer here, so... oh, who knows. They're not actually boxes, they're just very cleverly concealed jet skis. And I'm real good at walking off of them. Well, what I said about checkpoints is true, I swear, but I hadn't gone far enough to hit the first one. So I'm going to need to redo a bit. See if we can avoid a repeat of that. Bound, bound, bound and rebound. Dooby-doo, dooby-dooby-doo, dooby-dooby-doo. A little cautious corner walking, and more floaty box, and more cadaver, and more floaty box. Dandy. Now let's not screw this up. And we've just hit the 10-minute mark, but I'm going to see if I can't get into the next room before I shut down for the day. And that looks to be a yes. Alright then, that's enough for today. This has been On as always. Next time on I Played a Thing, Dark Savior, more sewage, more floaty boxes, more corpses. See you then.